Hey! Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. So, E3 has come and gone. The Electronic Entertainment Expo of 2017, and it was another E3. For those of you wondering my thoughts on E3, well, I've made videos about E3 before in the past. You can check those out on, if you want, my previous videos on previous E3s. For those of you who don't know my thoughts on feelings on E3, I'm not super excited and hyped and over the moon with E3 like other people, and I'm also not super pessimistic and cynical about E3 like other people. I'm more apathetic, if anything at all. I care more about the video games themselves than the conferences and the presentations, which for some reason people obsess over. Oh, who won E3? Who the fuck cares? Who cares? No one's winning a trophy. You're not getting a trophy. Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo or whoever isn't getting a trophy or some shit. This isn't an actual competition. This is a made-up bullshit competition made up online that's pointless and useless and petty. I thought we were here for the important bit, the reason everyone watches E3, you know, the video games. So I don't get why people pit the conferences against each other, the presentations against each other. I don't know why some people are super pessimistic and cynical about E3, and I don't know why some people are over the moon excited about it. New video games are getting announced. It happens every year. This isn't a once-in-a-lifetime thing. It's going to happen next year and the year after. Let's just look at the games we have coming. And so that's just what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to talk about the games I liked and were interested in at E3. If there was a game revealed at E3 that I don't talk about in this video, that means I just wasn't interested in it. I'll be more than happy to share with you all my most anticipated games that came out of E3. So, I got a list here, and I'm going to go in order of being revealed. First off, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Now, I know Star Wars Battlefront 2 was announced a while ago, but this E3 we got to see some extended gameplay of a multiplayer match, some more trailers, some more details about the game. Basically, we have a much greater understanding of what we're getting into with Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good. Like, right off the bat, I'll say, without a shadow of a doubt, it looks absolutely gorgeous. I don't know how DICE does it with the Frostbite engine. It's black magic, I swear. I already thought their first Star Wars Battlefront was near perfection in terms of visuals. Like, how do you get better than that? And somehow it looks like they managed with Star Wars Battlefront 2. It looks pretty incredible from a visual standpoint, from the texture work to the special effects, the lighting, it looks absolutely stunning. DICE has to be making some blood sacrifices or something to make their Frostbite engine games look that good. In terms of gameplay, however, I like the direction DICE is going in. Looks like DICE is taking what they did with their Battlefront and combining it with Pandemic's original Star Wars Battlefront 2. Kind of a meshing of both worlds, and I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. It was really cool to see the Clone Wars era again in a AAA video game format. The battle droids and the clones looked awesome. I'm intrigued by the new hero gameplay and how all the different heroes are going to play. I'm looking forward to the story of Star Wars Battlefront 2 and its single-player campaign. I'm really interested where they're going to be taking the narrative of this game. Seeing as it takes place right after Episode 6, I'm so curious how this ties in with the grand whole of the Star Wars universe, since this game's story is going to be canon. It's going to be official Star Wars canon when it comes out, so I'm mighty interested to see what they're doing with the story and the campaign of Star Wars Battlefront 2. I already like what I see with the visuals and the gameplay. I really enjoyed the first Star Wars Battlefront from DICE, but I admit it had a problem with content. Otherwise, I thought the visuals and the gameplay were solid, but with everything DICE is saying about how there's so much more game, there's so many more maps and game modes and customization and all this stuff, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is looking pretty good. It looks like DICE is trying to pull a Titanfall 2, where, like with Titanfall, with Respawn, they learned from almost every single criticism the first Titanfall got and rectified it with the sequel. It looks like DICE is doing that with Star Wars Battlefront 2, where they're literally listening to every complaint the first Star Wars Battlefront made and rectifying it into, we got a single-player campaign, we have all the Star Wars time eras in terms of all the wars and all the different factions and characters. Like, it looks pretty good. Star Wars Battlefront 2 is looking pretty good. I look forward to picking it up. I'm most likely going to pick this up. I like the last Battlefront. This one's looking pretty good. Definitely interested. Really happy with what was shown at the Star Wars Battlefront 2 presentation at the EA press conference. Really nice, really nice. Looking forward to Star Wars Battlefront 2. Up next, Metro Exodus. I was really surprised by this announcement. I thought that the Metro series was done and over with after Metro Last Light. For those of you who don't know, I love the Metro games, Metro 23 and Metro Last Light. Metro Last Light was one of my favorite games of 2013, and the Metro games are just some of my favorite first-person shooter games. I love the Metro games. I didn't expect Metro to get another sequel. I thought it was over with and done with the story conclusion of Last Light, but no. Metro Exodus, and it looks pretty cool. It looks like, well, a Metro game. Skulking around in the subways, looking for supplies, scavenging ammo and resources, getting jump scared and sneak attacked by giant mutants. And then there was that kind of big reveal for Metro fans in the trailer, because in the Metro games, how the games would work is that you would put on your gas mask when you went onto the contaminated, irradiated surface of Moscow. But in Exodus, you actually took the mask off and you can breathe on the surface, which is, for a Metro fan, if you know the implications that means in the story and world, that's huge! You can actually explore the surface without having to manage your oxygen supply and stable gas mask. That's big! Also, the announcement that Metro Exodus is going to be an open-world game. Now, everyone's been asking for A4, that's the developers of the game, to take Metro open world, because the previous Metro games, despite them being linear, still somehow had that feeling of exploration and that you were part of a bigger open world. But the games never were open world. They've always been linear experiences with some maybe slightly open environments with a few multiple pathways here and there, but for the most part, they are linear games. Now it's going full-blown open world. You'll have all of this apocalyptic, irradiated, future Russia, Moscow to explore, and it looks awesome. It looks beautiful. They've really updated their graphics engine, which already looked beautiful to begin with. We got a look at a brand new weapon coming in the game, the crossbow with interchangeable arrow types, one of them being explosive. Hey, I love me some crossbows. Crossbows coming to Metro? Sign me up, hell yeah. The trailer also implied that you would be traveling the open world via train. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Makes total sense in the world of Metro. Again, there's not much else I can say, but I was surprised by the announcement of Metro Exodus. The game looks awesome, looks beautiful. It looks like a Metro game, and if you like the previous Metro games, we're all going to probably like Exodus, and it's going to be really cool, really interesting to see how the developers handle going from a linear game to a full-blown open world game. But the open world, from what they show in this trailer, looks beautiful. It's probably going to be a good game. Look, based on the reputation of the developer in the previous Metro games, I have no doubt Metro Exodus is probably going to be a pretty darn good game, so I'm looking forward to Metro Exodus probably coming out next year, 2018. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Now, this game was already announced before E3, but we got more details and, more importantly, confirmation that the game is actually coming to PC, which has some of my anime Dark Souls fans of my subscriber base and fan base really excited because, oh my god, Gamertron can play this game! And yes, I will be playing Code Vein. Yes, Code Vein has been confirmed to be coming to the PC. We got some more gameplay, we got some more details on the game. And yes, this dark, twisted anime vampire Dark Souls video game does look pretty good. It does look cool, over the top, and fun. Most importantly, it looks fun. It looks dumb, as most Japanese games do. It looks dumb and ridiculous, but it looks fun. It's coming out next year. I'm definitely going to keep my eye on Code Vein now that I know it's coming to PC. Looking forward to it. I'll be keeping my eye on it, so yeah, Code Vein. After that, another big surprise for me, Life is Strange Before the Storm, a prequel game to Life is Strange. Life is Strange is one of my favorite video games of all time, and it was one of my favorite games. Hell, it was my favorite game of 2015. I friggin' love Life is Strange. The art style, the characters, the story, the music. I love Life is Strange. And getting a prequel story from the perspective of one of the main characters, Chloe Price. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm really happy to return to the world of Life is Strange to get another look at these characters, see what was going on in their lives before the events of the first game. Oh man, Life is Strange Before the Storm. I'm excited. I am excited. And also, from what I understand about Life is Strange Before the Storm, there's actually going to be some bonus little mini extra episodes, which is a nice addition, as well as the option, a new cosmetic customization feature, you can actually change the costume of your character. Not really that big a deal, but it's a nice addition. And the game is coming out in just 2 months. Oh man, this is probably going to make it in my top 10 games of the year with how much I love the first Life is Strange. Very excited. This game's coming out soon. Looking forward to it. Can't wait. More Life is Strange is always a good thing. And then we have the reveal for BioWare's brand new IP, Anthem. Okay, I'll get my thoughts and feelings of Anthem out in the open right away. This game looks incredible. This is a dream come true for me in so many ways. One, you get to explore an alien jungle planet, and you get to do it in an exosuit with a jetpack, but not any ordinary jetpack, a jetpack that allows you actual jetpack flight. Not double jumping, not a little boost, actual jetpack flight, like for example Iron Man. I love everything about Anthem that was shown. I love everything. I love the world, I love the character models, all the detail. The game looked visually beautiful, another Frostbite engine game. I love the idea of being able to customize these exosuits, another kind of looter shooter game where you collect resources, do some crafting, have some RNG loot pickups where you can get brand new pieces of weapons and armor and all that jazz. I really like looter shooters, so that's a big plus for me, but on top of that, the drop-in, drop-out co-op, again, the friggin' jetpack flight. God damn, I can't get over that jetpack flight. That looks incredible. I've wanted a video game to do that for forever. Then you got all the different alien animals, the beautiful looking jungle, and oh man, Anthem looks pretty rad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I really, really like what I saw of Anthem. Anthem may be my new Doom and Titanfall 2, but what I mean by that is a game I'm going to be following every little detail about. If there is news about Anthem, I'm going to hear it like I did with Doom and Titanfall 2. When there's a game I'm really looking forward to, like Doom, like Titanfall 2, I follow every single tiny little detail. I look for any speck of new gameplay or leaks or stuff like that. I'm that kind of guy. When it comes to a video game I really like, I obsess over it, like I did with Doom and Titanfall 2. I think Anthem's going to be that new hype game for me. It just looks so good! I liked what I saw of the gameplay, especially that friggin' jetpack, man. Oh, man. Okay, outside of the jetpack, the third-person shooting looked solid enough. I really liked some of the explosive special abilities they showed off, and just the presentation overall. I really liked what I saw of Anthem. I can't wait for that. Oh man, it's not going to come out this year. Hopefully next year. I'm hoping the game comes out next year. I don't want to have to wait till 2019 or 2020 to play Anthem, but looking forward to it. Oh, I am excited for Anthem, guys. Looks so cool. That game just looks so cool. Like a fantasy, a dream come true game. Up next, we have yet again another big surprise for me. Some DLC. The announcement of DLC for a game I really liked. Dishonored 2, Death of the Outsider. Dishonored 2 is finally getting some additional content, some DLC and expansion. And the title of that DLC, huge implications for the story. You're also playing as a returning character from Dishonored 2, Billy Lurk, and also the return of another character from the first Dishonored, the Assassin Dowd, like reuniting all these characters from the first game. Really cool, really cool. Granted, there was no actually gameplay shown, it was just a CG trailer, a really well-made CG trailer, but the implications, man, of where this DLC is going. Death of the Outsider. The Outsider is one of the most important characters in the Dishonored universe. He's the guy that gives you your magical powers, and the fact that in this DLC you're going to try and kill him, oh, huge implications for the story and the lore and the world. I really love the Dishonored games, and I'm excited for this DLC and where it's gonna be going. Hopefully we'll get a good proper boss battle with the Outsider. That would be sweet. I'm excited. I'm excited to continue the story of Dishonored 2 and the story of Dishonored. Plays a brand new character in Dishonored 2. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited. More Dishonored, always a good thing. And then, woo! Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. Hell yeah! I loved Wolfenstein The New Order. Freaking love Wolfenstein The New Order. One of my favorite games of 2014. One of my favorite first-person shooters. One of my favorite stories. One of my favorite single-player campaign stories in video games. Wolfenstein The New Order was so damn good. So good. And Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus looks like they're just doubling down on everything that made the New Order so damn good. Characters brimming with depth and personality, the crazy, over-the-top, and horrifying setting of a world occupied and controlled by a Nazi empire using advanced technology. This time it's taking place in America. We get to see Nazi-occupied America with all this crazy steampunk sci-fi technology. And the visuals of the game, holy shit! Holy shit! Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus, wow! Talk about an upgrade! They're using the id Tech 6 engine, the same graphics engine used for the new Doom, and wow! The team behind Wolfenstein, they've used that engine to its fullest. The game looks absolutely gorgeous! Simply gorgeous and detailed and bright and colorful. Holy crap, the game looks beautiful. And it looks like they've upped the combat with more weapons, more powerful, crazy guns, some new options and abilities for our protagonist BJ Blazkowicz, including this really cool kind of exosuit we saw from the first game he's going to be wearing, where you can just pummel Nazis and shred them to gory bits. The new visuals look great, the new story looks great, the new weapons look great, the new mechanics look great. Like, Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus just looks fucking great. The New Order was great. I have no doubt the New Colossus is going to be freaking great. Can't wait, can't wait. Whew. You know, when 2017 started, I didn't think it could hold a candle to 2016, because 2016 was such a good year for video games, but here comes 2017 with all these great games coming. Since Wolfenstein 2 is coming out in October, can't wait. So many great games on the horizon this year. God damn. Up next, this year, outside of For Honor and some more expansion to the Division, Ubisoft doesn't have much going for them for me this year. They got a new Assassin's Creed and a new Far Cry. Never been a big fan of those franchises, so I don't really care. And I wasn't really too interested in this new game that they announced, a new multiplayer game, a new IP from Ubisoft. And good on them. I'm glad Ubisoft, despite everything, is still going out of their way to make new IPs. We need new IPs. And it's actually a new IP, a new franchise, a new video game series that people have been asking Ubisoft to make for some time now, and that's them expanding upon the ship combat from Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. People love Black Flag, call it the ideal pirate game and one of the best Assassin's Creed games. They're going full on with the pirate theme and ship combat this time with a brand new game called Skull and Bones, which is all about pirates and ship combat, which is really cool. Really cool. They're making a multiplayer pirate ship v ship multiplayer combat game. That looks cool. That looks cool. It's cool that they're taking one of their best and most popular mechanics from one of their previous games and expanding and building upon it and making a whole game based around that. And people love pirates. People have been wanting some good, proper pirate video games for a while now. So good on Ubisoft for filling the void, as it were, and making a multiplayer ship v ship pirate multiplayer action game. That's really cool. That's really cool. I didn't have much interest in Skull and Bones until I saw the end of their CG trailer and saw this. Holy shit, that's the Kraken. Holy crap, the Kraken is going to be in the game. And just like that, I am now really excited for Skull and Bones. I didn't have too much interest. I thought it was cool. Hey, pirates, ship combat, multiplayer, really cool, really cool. The Kraken's in the game. The Kraken is going to be in the game. Holy shit. Oh my god. And just like that, I am excited and interested, and I'm going to be following Skull and Bones. Ubisoft, listen to me. If you have the Kraken as like a boss battle in this game, Skull and Bones, if you have a game mode dedicated to everybody trying to kill the Kraken in their individual pirate ships, you have my fucking money. If the Kraken is a boss battle in Skull and Bones in your new upcoming game, you have my fucking money. Oh my god, the Kraken. The Kraken! Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that! That's so huge and intimidating and awesome! The Kraken! Oh my god! And then, finally, we got a good and proper trailer. This game was announced a while back, but we didn't have too much information up until now. Now we have a good and proper trailer for the upcoming first-person survival horror game, Call of Cthulhu. Yes, yes, so much yes. Another good, proper Lovecraftian, Eldritch abomination horror story? Hell yes. It's gonna be in the first person, heavily inspired by Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Oh my god, hell yes. Oh, a Call of Cthulhu horror game. A proper Call of Cthulhu horror game. Can't wait, can't wait. I know the trailer's mostly CG. It's probably all CG. Maybe there's some gameplay thrown in there, who knows. All that matters to me, all that I care about, a proper first-person survival horror Lovecraftian Cthulhu game. Can't wait, looking forward to it. And those were all the brand new titles, or at least the titles that were announced a while ago but we didn't have much information on, revealed, shown more in depth, and while those were all the new games and new stuff, free that interest me, we also got some more details, new details on already upcoming games this year that we already knew about, which I'll go over quickly before telling you guys my favorite and most anticipated games from E3. First off, we got way more details for Middle-earth Shadow of War. Despite Middle-earth Shadow of War having a delay and pushing back to the release date of October, it still looks to be like it's going to be one of the greatest games of 2017. Like, it looks like they took Shadow of Mordor and just doubled down, no, tripled down on everything that was great about that game. Everything. Like, they showed basically nothing but gameplay. Just more gameplay from the game, some cinematics, some new mechanics, just everything that's going to be in Shadow of War, and it looks so friggin' good. The story looks like it's going to be more epic than ever. I love the idea of these big epic battles with you building your own army of orcs to take down these fortresses that are going to be customizable and randomized thanks to the Nemesis system, and the expansions and additions they've made to the Nemesis system, and the new gameplay mechanics and everything. Holy shit, Shadow of War just looks really, really good. It looks really, really friggin' good. A proper sequel. Really looking forward to Middle-earth Shadow of War. That looks amazing, especially with all the new details they showed from E3, all the new gameplay. Goddamn, that looks really good. Then we had some more details and more gameplay revealed for Agents of Mayhem, the new IP/Saints Row spin-off game from the developer Volition. Really great to see Volition making a new game, and all the new things they showed from Agents of Mayhem, including the new playable characters, the open world, some more gameplay mechanics, yada, stuff like that. Agents of Mayhem looks like good dumb fun. It looks like it can be a really entertaining, over-the-top, cartoony, third-person shooter that doesn't take itself seriously whatsoever. Agents of Mayhem just looks fun. It just looks like good dumb fun. I'm not expecting Game of the Year material. I'm not expecting 10 out of 10 perfection. Just everything I've seen from Agent of Mayhem makes it look like a damn good, fun, silly time. That's what the Saints Row games were. That's what Agents of Mayhem looks like. I'm really looking forward to Agents of Mayhem coming out later this year. Probably, well, we'll see. Probably going to make it into my top 10 games of 2017 based on everything I've seen. I think I'll really like Agents of Mayhem when it comes out. And then we had some more details and more gameplay revealed for Destiny 2 and that new story trailer they released, really showing off the villain of the game, Gaul. And I have to say, just talking about this new character, this new villain, Gaul, I really like Gaul. I almost feel like I should have waited on making my top 10 favorite video game villains because I really like Gaul. I really like his voice acting, his design. I really like what they're doing to the character and his implications on the story, how he affects everything. I really like the villain of the game so far. I like the new villain of the Destiny universe and the upcoming villain for this new Destiny game, Destiny 2. Like, Gaul looks like an awesome villain. I really like what they showed off of him. And I'm also really looking forward to Destiny 2. I got to see some proper PC gameplay on max settings. God damn, that looks good. That looks pretty darn good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Destiny 2. No doubt about it. Finally going to be able to play a Destiny game on the PC. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Destiny 2. I really like what I saw. It looks like an enjoyable looter shooter with beautiful environments, fun enemies to fight, cool weapons, ton of customization. Yeah, looking forward to Destiny 2. Really looking forward to it. And with all that being said, my most anticipated games, the games I was happiest to see the most from E3 2017 this year. For games coming out sometime in the far future, that would have to be Anthem. I really liked what I saw of Anthem. I know Anthem's not coming out this year, but it's got me hyped. It's got me excited. I'm definitely going to be keeping my eye out on Anthem and following every new detail released about that game. I think BioWare may have something special on their hands, especially with that friggin' jetpack. God damn, that jetpack flying around gameplay just looks like so much fun. And then, in terms of games coming out this year revealed at E3, it's gotta go to Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus. I loved The New Order, and that looks fantastic. New Colossus looks fucking fantastic. I love me a good first-person shooter, I love killing me some mecha Nazis, and Wolfenstein 2 The New Colossus looks to provide. So, those are my thoughts on E3 2017. Those are all the games I was interested in and revealed at E3 this year, and the games I'm looking forward to that were revealed. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you were happy to hear some of my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on some of these games. I hope you're just as excited for some of these brand new games revealed at E3 as I am, and please let me know in the comments section down below what were some of your favorite reveals and new video games revealed at E3 this year. What were some of your favorites? What were your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on E3 this year and the games? Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comments section down below. I'd love to read them. I hope you enjoyed hearing my thoughts, feelings, and opinions, and if you did, if you liked this video in any way, shape, or form, please be sure to hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved with the video if you hit the like button. If you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter and Facebook, and if you want to help out and support me directly, well, there's always Patreon. But this has been a video. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.